Hello there guys, it's a long time since I did one of these. We're going to have a little bit of BluePrint abuse. Right, I've just created my route, I've just saved it, now I'm going to go and create my custom event and give it a little bit of a try. Right, I'm going to put this on 5 laps. A lap takes you about 7 or 8 minutes, so you're looking about 35, maybe 40 minutes for the entire race. We'll have it on anything goes, so you can drive whatever you want. Come on, you don't have to check car restrictions on anything goes. Right then, let's have a little look. So I'm going to put it on, I think, cross-country, because road and dirt races are not that bad, but cross-country is really annoying. I've maxed out all of them, but I imagine that quite a lot of people have not got this one to maximum, so it'll help you to boost that. I'll put it on 5 laps. Season, just not winter. So what should we have? Spring, summer, or autumn? I think we'll have spring. Weather, we are going to have. I'll have overcast, maybe cloudy. I'll have a cloudy morning in spring. Actually, no, I won't. I'll have clear. I was thinking I don't want the sun in my eyes, but it looks nicer, doesn't it? Oh, I've got to go this way. Right, clear. Time progression, we'll start in the morning. We'll have it on rolling time. So it's going to take us about 40 minutes to get around it. Maybe it will go to about afternoon by then, I'm not sure. So those are our settings. The name of it, let's call it something. So it's a bit of a loop, so I'm going to call it, get up there. All right, I'm going to call it cash loop with a thing, if I can find them, with one of those, with a $sign. Give me letters. Oh, bollocks. There we go. Right. So, Jesus Christ. Why am I so inept at using this keyboard? Right. Cash. There we go. Right. Now loop. That was more successful, weren't it? Right. It's called cash loop. It's 5 laps. It's whatever I said. Was it cross country? Yeah, it's cross country. It's in spring with rolling time, but good weather. I don't know if rolling time means that it can rain halfway through. I've got no idea. But there you go. You can see the route there on route select. But I'll create the blueprint and I'll actually pause the game and go in so you can see it more clearly. But we're starting at Elmsden-on-Sea Sprint, which is the one that is just to the south of the motorway. And there it is, cash loop. Let's have a look at the share code. It never gives me these, so it probably won't work. Oh, it did. So there you go, 292743830. Okay, that is the share code for it. Okay, so it is cash loop. And let's go. I'll do 1 lap, then I'll pause and I'll stop the recording. I'll go all the way to the end, and just before I'm about to cross the finish line, I'll start recording again. So it'll just jump to the end after 1 lap. And then we can see how much credits and influence and all that stuff I get. I'm in this MC12 Maserati, the S2 class, so it's going to go around pretty quick. It's got a speed skills bonus, so I am going to be getting lots of skill points as we go round, but it's not about skill points. This is about money and experience, but I want skill points as well. So we'll go together for 1 lap, and then I'll just teleport to the end and we'll see what we get. I haven't tested it yet. All I've done is made it, but I did make a different version of this, and all the cars kept getting in the way at the beginning. I just crashed loads. So what I've done on this one is immediately after the start, they go off to the grass on the right-hand side. So you stay on the left. You don't have to go around the roundabout at the beginning. You can go straight across it, and you'll be in front of them immediately, and you're not going to see them again unless you lap them. So I'll let you know at the end whether or not I did lap them. But yeah, you won't see them again. And also, I'm going to shamelessly plug my new channel. So my new channel is Katumi Giveaways. There's nothing there yet, but they will be, and it's going to be me giving away stuff. I'll start off with games and things like that, and I will slowly increase the frequency of the giveaways and also the value of them until I'm giving away things like, you know, like a racing sim rig or a car in real life, if I can manage to get up to that level, but we'll see how it goes. But there's going to be a link to that channel in the more information section of this video, so get yourselves over there and subscribe. As I say, it's a completely empty channel at the moment, but I will be having videos soon. So if you're subscribed and you click that bell thing, then when I start doing the giveaways, you'll be able to get in there, leave a comment on the video, and I'll just randomly select a person in the comments. So there you go. There's going to be no favoritism. I'm actually going to use a bit of software where you click a button, it just picks somebody out of your comment section at random. So if you're a regular, you ain't going to get any favoritism, and if you're new, don't worry about it. Everyone is equal. Right, let's get in here then. I'm on the controller because it's much easier to lay down one of these things on a controller, but I'm just going to pause straight away and I'll show you the actual thing. So it starts here, just to the south of the motorway. You go up the motorway. You don't have to go round this roundabout, you can just jump straight across, and you also don't have to do any of that nonsense, just go left. I have penalised them by making them do silly things like this and silly wiggles like this. You are pretty much guaranteed to win, I think. I haven't tested it yet, but I'm pretty sure you're going to win. But yeah, so you just follow the road around. You never have to turn apart from following the road, but on a couple of occasions there are... Where are they? Maybe... there are a couple of places where you possibly could go the wrong way if you was paying absolutely no attention, but you just follow the road in a big loop. Do it 5 times. Right, let's do the first one together. And then I'll cut out the middle section of the video and we'll see how much influence I make. So there we go, they've all gone off on the grass and they're wiggling about a little bit, so just ignore them and just aim straight for the checkpoint across here. And that's it, you probably won't see them again. So yeah, there we go. It's a nice easy race. This is a lovely car. I haven't driven this car for a really, really long time. But yeah, it is one of my favourite cars in the S2 class, because I really struggle with S2 class. I really do, but this is very good handling and very easy to drive. I haven't driven on this view for ages either. I changed it to this view because it's much easier to lay down a BluePrint track when you're on this view compared to what I normally do. I'm normally in cockpit on my steering wheel, whereas I'm in this view on my controller at the moment. So yeah, it's a bit different to what I'm normally doing. But as you can see, we do build up skills. If you do want to build up your skill chain, then it's probably a better idea to just drive like a little bit off the road and just keep smacking through fences and all that stuff. And you get all the demolition bonuses then. You'll get your skill chain up way, way faster than just getting the speed bonus. But I mean, we're at 7 already. So, you know, you get it up pretty quick. But it ain't about getting the skills, but of course we do need them. So same again, just jump over this. Sort of aim to the left of the of where you can see the next checkpoint, and you'll be alright getting onto this road. Now keep an eye on the position 1 of 12, because if I do anything that the game is not going to let me get away with, like this turn up here on the left, I'll suddenly go down. When they get round here, I'll suddenly drop down to 12 of 12 if the game wants to be really strict. Now I've not done one of these blueprints for a really, really long time, and obviously the game's had loads of updates since then, so they might be a little bit stricter on the you know, you following the route that you've put down. I don't know if they are, I doubt it. I think it's going to work fine. We'll find out in a bit, won't we? So anyway, we're doing alright. I've never done a blueprint on this route before. I quite like it. I like how it's just a big loop. I really do like that. I was planning on going all the way around the outside of the map, and I was looking at the map and trying to pick out a place that'd be a good kind of like going around in a big loop, and I thought, yeah, this will work really well. And what really surprised me is I could get all the way back round to the beginning again without actually taking any junctions at all. I mean, there's a couple of sort of bendy bits on the road, but at no point do I have to go around an actual proper corner. So yeah, that suits me just fine. I'm amazed I haven't done this route before. I don't know if anybody else does it. I don't know if it's a popular one, but I certainly like it. Oops, drifting off a little bit. Be careful. We're still 1 of 12, so I'm guessing that we got away with that roundabout okay. I'll have a look where they are, see if they've got past it yet. I bet they have. I bloody hope they have. Yes, they have. So they've gone around this bit, which is the That is the part where I penalise them the most. They are on Unbeatable, so you can see it's an easy win. Put it on Unbeatable. So the game has let me get away with going left there because we're still 1 of 12. If it wasn't going to do that, then I would be 12 of 12 as soon as they pass this checkpoint that's about here. So we know we're safe. We know we can take all the shortcuts. We can jump over all 3. Well, we can jump over 2 roundabouts and skip the other one. And then the rest of it is just plain sailing all the way to the end. Nice and easy. So yeah, this is the bit where you might go the wrong way. Straight on down there. But the actual route is the main road. It's like that's actually the road that comes off. So you do follow the main road all the way around. But if you're not paying attention, you could just whiz straight ahead there instead of bending around. I have put a checkpoint right on that junction so that it sort of reminds you to go right. You'll see what I mean when we get there. Sort of like what the left-hand side checkpoint flag is on the island in the middle to kind of say, hey, you got to go this way. There you go, you can just see it there, look. So it's this way. And then just round this corner, it's a similar thing, turning left. Here, follow the road, basically. Not that far to go. So about 7 minutes, 7.5 minutes maybe for a lap, I would guess. Seems about right. I think when I did the test, it was about a 7:40, something like that. I'm not sure. I'm not looking up at it, so I'll crash. I've looked. 4 minutes and 8 we're on so far, so we've got a couple of minutes to go at least. God, I haven't been on a controller for such a long time. It feels completely different. It really does. It feels much easier. Like feathering the accelerator and the brake is a lot easier with your fingers than it is with your feet. That's for sure. I think you've got, although you've only got tiny amount of movement on your sticks and stuff, it does feel like I've got quite a lot of control. But I still prefer the steering wheel with the lovely force feedback. Hey, have you seen the new steering wheel? The new Logitech. I think it's called a G923 or something. And they've got that true, I can't remember what they called it, true feedback thing. Well, they're doing it now so you feel like the rumble of your engine and when your car's just idling and stuff like that. It looks really good. And I've only just bloody bought this one. But when that one comes out, I'm so tempted to buy that one as well and then have the two so that me and Carol can sort of like race together, a steering wheel each. That'd be pretty cool. Oops. But yeah, it looks really nice. I've been out watching a couple of videos about it. It does look like a decent improvement on this one. I've got the G920. The G29 is the PlayStation version, and they're both pretty much the same, really. Oh shit. And on the new one, they're saying that either of them will work on PC. So whether you get the PlayStation or the Xbox one, it'll work on PC as well. So that's good. But yeah, it does look quite nice. I'm quite excited about that. In fact, that might be one of my future giveaways, like a steering wheel like that, maybe. I would like to give away like a decent sim rig, but they're really expensive, so that's going to be in the future. But to begin with, it's just going to be like games and stuff like that. That's what I'm going to start off with. But I've sort of launched a new business. And the new business, it took me about 3 weeks to build the business, but I don't even have to think about it now. It's all completely fully automated, so it's like a 100% passive income. And I was thinking to myself, I don't need this income because I haven't got it at the moment. I'm coping all right without it now. So, you know, if I just use the income for the new business to do the giveaway thing, like a new giveaway channel, then I'm not going to miss it. It's like the stuff for the giveaway channel is just there, you know, paid for by the new business. So as that new business grows, that's what's going to dictate like giving away more expensive stuff and giving away things more often. So that's my plan. And then over time as well, obviously the new channel might get monetized and it might bring in some income from YouTube revenue, and then I can get more expensive stuff and give away even better things. So that's the plan. That's what I'm hoping to do, but it's something I've wanted to do for absolutely ages. I'm not going to talk about it too much because I'm going to put some videos up on the new channel explaining the reasons I'm doing it and different things. Talk about some of the stuff I've given away in the past. I've given away stuff in the past quite a few times. Most expensive thing I gave away was £900, but which was actually £900. It wasn't a physical item. I just gave someone £900. But yeah, I kind of like to share the stories of those experiences, why I did it, and sort of share it with you guys. And that it sort of explains why I want to do the giveaway channel. And I've wanted to do this for a really, really long time, but I'd never really thought about doing it as a channel. But the more I think about it, the more sense it makes. Aim to the left of that a little bit, otherwise you'll miss the road. There we go. I did say I was only going to do one lap, didn't I? So I'll tell you what, I will we'll just pause, let's see where they are, and I'll end the video here. How far round are they then? See whether or not we think we're going to, where are they? Oh, there they are, they've just gone past the start line. Right, we'll see whether or not we think we're going to lap them, which, I don't know, I think we might do on 5 laps. We might be just catching them up anyway. So we've certainly got, you know, like a third of the lap ahead of them maybe by lap 2. Right, I'm going to shut the video down here, but I'll record another one from when I'm about here, about to cross the finish line, and we'll see how much influence and how much money I make from this little race. And we'll also see if it allows me to win and there's not some weird hiccup at the end where one of the driver tires just teleports to the finish line, because that does happen sometimes they fuck up. But I think it'll be alright. We have done all the shortcuts we intend to do on our first lap, and we're still in first place, so I reckon we're going to be fine just continuing as we are. So I will see you in a few seconds for you guys, for probably about 30 minutes for me, and I'll restart the video when I'm about where my cursor is at the minute. Hi there guys, welcome back. Obviously that's been no time at all for you, but it's been about half hour for me. I'm just about to cross over the finish line. The driver tyres are all up here. I didn't lap them, but that's great because it means they didn't get in my way. So right at the beginning, as you saw, they all go off on the grass, you pass them and you're not going to see them again. So I'm currently there. I think we're on about 35 minutes, maybe 33 minutes, something like that. Anyway, let's go across the finish line and see what our rewards are. So 32 minutes, 6:20 for my fastest lap. Or I think that one was a bit faster. That was about a 6:10, I think. So it definitely works because that was my first test. So yeah, 6:10 for my fastest lap, and they're getting 7:17. They are on Unbeatable. So obviously this is a really, really easy win for anybody. Right, let's continue. Let's see what we've got. So 390,000 credits. I haven't got my difficulty setting very high. I forgot all about that. I don't know what my boost is for my difficulty. It's probably about 90%, something like that, 80 or 90. We are going to level up cross country a few times, which is going to give us a bunch of wheel spins, which is nice. So we definitely get that as well. I have no idea how many skill points I got, but it was up at multiplier of 7 quite a lot of times, and it was adding on like 4 or 5 at a time. So it was certainly giving me a fair amount of skill points as well. And it was actually quite enjoyable. I really enjoyed the track. I've done some of these just for money before, and they're really boring, whereas I actually quite liked that. I liked the whizzing up the motorway as fast as I could, and then it was quite nice to do all the back roads as well, where it's kind of like a little bit more driving involved. But yeah, I liked it. I really like how that entire loop has got no junctions. You just keep following the road. I mean, the road's not dead straight. There are some bends here and there to give it a little bit of variety, but it's just following the road. It's nice. So there we go, guys. That is, what did I call it? Cash loop. So it's a 5-lapper. It takes you roughly half an hour. You've just seen what rewards you get, but obviously you could set your difficulty a little bit higher. So I'll have a look at mine now. And I'll see what mine's set at, but I'm imagining I've got about an 85, maybe a 90% boost, and obviously you could have higher than that. So I'll go back to the beginning again, and we'll enter the event. Actually, I can just look at my my settings, I think, can't I? Just go into difficulty and it should just tell me. Let's see if that works. I think it will. Yeah, it does. Oh, I've got 85% boost. So I've got ABS on, my steering's normal. Stability is, traction's on, that's the one that's penalising me. I've got it on automatic and I've got my damage turned off completely. So there's 4 different settings there that you could fiddle with in order to boost that up. I didn't crash at all. I really didn't need this, so I definitely could have had that on simulation. Nothing happened at all that was dangerous. I mean, you could go with manual with clutch if you're really brave. It's only a 5% difference though. But my clutch pedal is in a weird place because I swapped my clutch and my brake pedal over, so that'd be a bit weird for me. Traction control off, steering on simulation. Let's see what it can go up to. So you could, your total boost is 125% if you want to be super brave. But yeah, I don't, so I'm not saving that. I'll just continue without saving. So mine was on an 85% boost. I am on VIP, so I obviously got a boost for that as well. But you can see there, it was a decent amount of credits and experience. I also got a decent amount of skill points. I don't know how many skill points I had before, so I can't tell you how many I got. But I was driving clean. Now, if you're doing this for skill points, don't drive clean, just keep driving through fences and stuff and you'll get loads more. In fact, I might make a blueprint specifically for that, where you get a load of those bin man things, like a track that actually enables you to just keep driving through bins all the time, because they give you a good bonus. I think over by Bamborough Castle would be a good place for that sort of thing, in those car parks on the beach and then down that road. Yeah, probably be quite a good little blueprint down there. Anyway, that's the blueprint. So you've seen it, you've seen the share code, you've seen the results of it. Go and do it, enjoy it. And remember to click on the link in the more info section of this video to get yourself over to my new giveaway channel. Subscribe, set your notifications on, and then when I start doing my giveaways, the channel's empty at the moment, but when I start putting videos up, you won't miss them. And obviously, at the beginning, you got a higher chance of winning because there'll be less people in there. Right, that's all from me. Take care, have a wonderful whatever it is, wherever you are, and I'll see you soon. Bye bye.